Hi, welcome to today's Tuesday Talks Outside the Box with me, Lori Ramos Lemasters, Care Partners Resource and Consulting. Let me begin by, first of all, apologizing for last week's Tuesday Talk. I looked pretty bad. Got to admit, I felt pretty bad. And this week, although I'm feeling much better, I'm not sounding an awful lot better. So bear with me. I hope that my message is worth listening to this terrible voice. But I do want to talk about how do you manage when you're not feeling well, whether you're sick with a cold or the flu or a terrible headache, any number of things that can get you down. And when you're caring for a loved one, unfortunately, you don't maybe have a lot of options, especially last minute. So I want to talk a little bit about resources and having a backup plan for those days when you don't really feel well. The most obvious, of course, is to have a circle of friends that you can unite or contact when you're not feeling well. Also, there are agencies that you can reach out to. However, they are normally not payable by your insurance, of course, because you're the one who's sick, not your loved one. And so if you can afford an agency, that's a really great way to go. But many of them require that you pay them for a minimum per week, a couple of days a week at 3 hours a day, or at the very least, even if they do on-call type of service for you, you do have to have that set up ahead of time. So it's always a really good idea to look at some of these agencies in your area and see what are their minimums, or could you possibly get by without a minimum, and what do you need to do to fill out the paperwork so that in case of an emergency, you have them available to you. Another good outlet is your church or obviously your circle of friends. You might also reach out to your local area agency on aging. Most communities have one, and they have resources available to you. Sometimes even grants are available in your area for respite care so that you can take some time and heal on your own. Also, I want to make it clear that it's very important that you give yourself permission to ease into your regular day. If you're not feeling well, look at your list of to-dos. Put things off. Whatever can wait, as long as your loved one is safe, let it wait. It's okay to have that conversation with your loved one. I'm really under the weather today, so we're going to do the absolute minimum so that I can recuperate and get back to taking care of you. Those are my ideas for you. I just really want to stress the importance of you taking care of yourself and understanding that when you're not feeling well, it's okay to say that, to allow yourself to take the time to get better. You may want to just have a list of things that you do every day and take a look at that list. And if you're not feeling well, X some things off that you don't need to do. Laundry can wait maybe a day, or maybe you normally shower your loved one every day, but because you're really feeling under the weather, put that off for a day if you possibly can. Whatever things that are on your list that don't encompass your loved one's safety, put it off until the next time, the next day, or later that day until you're feeling better and you're able to do it. Because honestly, if you're not feeling well, your loved one isn't getting the best care anyway, so it's so important that you take really good care of yourself too. So, until next week, I hope I'm going to have a better voice to come to you next week. And in the meanwhile, check out my Facebook page at Care Partners Resource and Consulting. And I will have my Wednesday write-up tomorrow with some writing prompts to help you give yourself permission to take time for you and heal. Until then, take good care, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.